Digits BB. Hi everybody, welcome back to Digits BB. Today will be a possibly wholesome stream hours game, but we're not actually entirely sure because all of us are going to the game blind today. So today we're going to be playing a visual novel game called If Found. It's a game that came out this year, and was actually just recently nominated for a Games for Impact award at the Game Awards, which I don't watch that event, but my understanding of it, I'm going to move my mic back a little bit because it seems like I'm being loud. Anyway, the Game Awards, from what I understand, their Games for Impact category is basically games that, like, I guess, how do I describe Games for Impact? Like games that have sort of like themes of like social change in them, or like take on like narrative subjects that like most games would not touch. In this case, my understanding is that If Found features a transgender protagonist, which is something that's fairly rare for video game narratives. But other than that, I really don't know much of the story of this game, and from my understanding, it's a tearjerker, is what I've heard. So I think I came across this game randomly on Steam. We'll just it was on like the similar games or recommended games list for games like possibly Imposter Factory, the To the Moon 3 game, or maybe Left on Red. One of those two is my guess because those are recent games, and If Found would probably fall into the same category. So yeah, his Grace rated me yet? I can't tell. Alright, yeah, so we're going to go into If Found. This game will be about 2.5 hours in length, from what I understand, and we might have more people joining the call shortly. So let's do it. So, alright, well, we got the music going. So you can see here we start off the game on a blank screen, and we have an eraser, and so I can erase the scene like a smiley face, like that. I'm going to... Oh, wait. Sorry. I started the game from where I left off when I was testing it. That was not the very beginning of the game. So we gotta jump back. This is the beginning of the game. Sorry. This is the beginning. Where we have, like, the credits are shown via gameplay. So, like, we've literally... The whole gameplay premise of this game is that we erase from one backdrop or one scene to the next, which I think is really interesting. So we start the game off in space. 750 million kilometers from Earth. In orbit around Jupiter. I've never been so far before. And speaking of Jupiter, there's Jupiter. I need to go further. Only one more jump. And I will be the first to reach Planet X. Planet X, baby. All right, let me check Discord on my iPad real quick. I think something's going on. I think I got added, which I assume is like Grace, like telling me she's like hosting me or rating me. Oh no, that was actually Emoto DMing me. That's the silly thing. Oh, well, it's too late. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, this music is pretty jamming. Unfortunately, it was very loud when I was testing this game, so I had to like play at the volume several times. Yeah, I'll set my iPad there so I can see the Discord, because the game is taking up most of my screen space on my laptop. Alright, so yeah, space. Space. I'm still alive. I did it. I'm directly within the orbit of Planet X. I've provided the theory. It's real, or I proved the theory. It's real. But where is it? I can feel its gravity. How can it be so small when its pull is so strong? These readings. Something is wrong. This is a black hole. Oh, I didn't have to erase there. I just got Drawn straight into the black hole. And this is like all I've seen of the game so far in Japanese. So everything else going forward, totally fresh. Totally fresh. I know nothing. I go into this game with complete ignorance. Kind of like how I didn't realize I was supposed to be racing right now, not just sitting here like a fool. Do I need to race more? Yes, I do. Oh, we're like, this is like a sketchbook. Oh, now we're in like negative. Visually, this game is really interesting to look at too. You can see I have to kind of let go of the eraser and like pause for a second to like erase into like the next scene transition. If found, that's the title of the game. If found with an ellipses, that's important. Emoto, if you ever have any theories as to what's going on, feel free to share some theories in the theory channel. And Grace is welcome to do that too once she joins. I'm not sure when she plans on like raiding or joining the call. If found, theories, it's official, it's kicked off. Okay, if found, it looks like we've got a notebook right here. Hey, it's journaling. Does this remind everybody of Night in the Woods? Ha ha ha. This book belongs to somebody. December 3rd, 1993. My name is Cassio. Things to remember. I'm going to squint a little bit here. 1. Your earliest memory is your dad holding you up on the beach, lifting you over the waves. Rain coming in, he said. Best get back or your mom or your mom will worry. 2. You finished 2 goes of college. You're blah blah blah. Never. A lot of stuff is crossed out. 5. You don't need a relationship. Relationships don't work with you. You can try to be normal and have a relationship, but it has never felt right, and that's okay. It's okay to be quiet and weird. By the way, one thing I'll note is, I think from when I was like looking into this game, I can't remember if the dev team, I would assume so, that the dev team of this game is Irish. I think there's like we're going to be seeing like some like Irish slang here and there in the game's writing. Oh, we're zooming in. This book belongs to somebody. And we have to erase that. Oh, look, eraser shavings. And we have this character standing here by a flagpole. Officials, Grace is raiding with a party of 13. That's a lot of viewers, Grace. That's crazy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to If Found. This is a potentially wholesome visual novel game that I have not played. Emoto has not played. Nobody watching or participating in the stream so far is familiar with this game yet. December 3rd, 1993. Look at all those Grace gifs. So we're here. We're in this journal, and we're erasing things because that's the entire premise of this game is that we have to erase stuff. I'm home, and we erase home. Reduced to eraser shavings. Oh, we can't actually like erase like everything though. Like it makes us miss some spots. It's the emote you made, dude. It's true. I did make the Grace gift emote. All right, my name is Cassio. I guess I didn't need to like look really closely earlier because this was going to come up again. I mean, look at this. Fish 2 goes to college. You're undergrad and you're incomprehensible. Couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. When people stare, just ignore them. Blah, blah, blah. Dark matter. Whatever. Remember how small and insignificant we all are. Grace, you're welcome to join the stream call when you're ready, by the way. Viewer theory number 1 from Emoto. Finding God. It's what this game is about. Alright, so... Oh, we can actually read all this now. We appreciate Digits PV. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate you. Alright, 2. You finished 2 goes of college, your undergrad and your master's. Everyone thought you couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. Okay, so... The protagonist of this game has a master's degree, so... Our character is an accomplished individual. Supports and follows for the OG digits. 3. When people stare, just ignore them. Think about the stars and the galaxies and dark matter, whatever it is. And remember how small and insignificant we all are. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. You don't need a relationship. Alright, we read this earlier. I actually can't tell right now. I think it seemed like this game is about two different characters that like the narrative goes back and forth, but with all this like reference to astronomy, I'm kind of wondering if the journal we're reading right now is actually the journal of the astronaut we were looking at earlier. Oh, wow, that's all right.
Digits,
Transition, nice
BB.
page. Official Grace. Thanks for the raid. That's a lot of viewers.
Yeah, we support you, Digits, BB, because you're pretty pogs and you're awesome.
Thank
So,
you. I appreciate that. You're already, even if the game isn't necessarily wholesome yet, you're being wholesome.
no, you're wholesome.
Wholesome
Digits,
stream.
BB.
Official underscore
Everyone,
Grace.
please support Digits, BB, because he's the OG and he's awesome. And please, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. All right, I'm done.
Thank you. All right. Ma'am, Brid McHugh, age 52. That is a very Irish name. Likes hosting the knitting circle in the house, watching Winning Streak on Saturdays. Hates driving to Castle Bar to do the big shop, mowing the lawn the parish council. Favorite thing about her, watching her slowly pick out a tune on the piano from scrappy sheets of paper. I think these little kind of asterisks we're seeing here, I think maybe those are like Irish terms that are like better explained in like some sort of glossary or something, is my guess. What's this? Oh yeah, look at this. There's footnotes. That's kind of funny. Brid, an Irish version of the name Bridget, a famous Irish saint. It's pronounced with a long E, similar to the English word breed. But the final D is like the D in Bridget, almost with a J sound. So Briege is the name. Castlebar. Castlebar is the closest large town to Atchil, a medieval market town. As the name suggests, it has a castle. So we get footnotes for the Irish jargon and terminology that's used in the game. Alright, we erase the character. We erase everything. Okay. Things to remember. She's from the mainland, from Westport. She jokes that she came for my dad, but stayed for his 5 sisters. When I went to school, she started working in the post office. She only knows how to bake a few things, but she has great commitment to it. Mam is determined that me and Fergal will pass on her brown bread recipe. The only thing she kept of Dad was his Sunday jacket, for a mere Fergal when we were old enough. I assume that means the father is not present in the main character's life. Fergal McHugh, age 30, likes GAA a few scoops down the pub with the lads. Hates thinking. And there he is. That's the brother, I think. The brother.
That's the brother.
GAA, the Gaelic Athletic Association. This is the organizing body for the traditional Irish sports of Gaelic football and hurling, which are very popular, especially in rural areas. The GAA is usually a big part of the local community. Well, I guess this game is, along with Wholesome Stream Hours, I guess it's Irish Stream Hours as well. We're going to learn a lot about Irish culture for people playing the game who don't know. How informative. Things to remember about Fergal. My favorite thing about him, we used to go and pick mussels together in Keem sometimes. He has a photo in his room of him at his Debs. What is Debs? Debs, like the Irish version of prom, a big dance held for students who have finished secondary school, although the actual day can be before they finish or months afterwards. Expect fancy dresses, suits, and a lot of alcohol. Alright, so he has a photo of his room at his prom equivalent. Sarah is there before she left for Australia. He's smiling at the camera with this big goofy grin. 2. He was the one who told me Dad was in hospital. He came and knocked on the door of my classroom, and I knew at once something was wrong. Okay, so the father died of illness, presumably. 3. His favorite films are James Bond films. He watches them religiously when they're on the telly. Also, I just got a new item in my inventory. Like, I got like a trading card for playing this game. I actually got the first achievement in this game earlier, because the very first achievement is literally just erase something. In other words, like you literally click with the game open, and it gives you an achievement. So I accidentally got that before stream started. Alright, December 4th, Saturday. I'm home for a month, then I can get back to Dublin. Fine. It seems like I haven't been on the island in years. Research jobs, projects, long hours doing inventory in the supermarket, anything to keep myself away. I wanted to write a letter to ma'am. Hi, this is who I am. Here's my name, Ta. Couldn't. Good memories here, too, for what that's worth. Tea, hot water bottles, say your prayers, sleep tight. Mammy loves you, loves a you. Tea in Ireland always means the blend Irish breakfast, and its extremely high caffeine variety almost always drunk with milk, and often with sugar, too. Hot water bottle, a rubber container filled with boiling water and covered with soft cloth. Electric blankets weren't common in Ireland in 1993, so hot water bottles were essential for cold winter nights. Guess we need to get some hot water bottles for Japan soon enough then.
Oh
1993
gosh.
strats. I'm fine. Genki. Alright, next scene. Sunday, back from mass. No air in this house. Nobody has drawn breath here since Da's wake. Wakes are an important part of Irish funerals. It's an often upbeat get-together held the night before the body is buried where neighbors come over, reminisce, and tell stories that celebrate the life of the deceased. Alright, so the father has passed. I can't stand sitting around. I need to breathe. I pedaled down the road just like if I went fast enough, I could leave it all behind. I didn't realize there would be this much reading aloud this early on. I probably need to get a glass of water at some point. Sat on Hydrates. Sat on Keem Bay and watched the horizon. Keem Bay is a famous beach on the west end of I don't know if that's pronounced Atchil or Achill Island. It's incredibly beautiful with yellow sand and surrounded by hills and cliffs. I guess at some point we can switch off and Grace can read some stuff too.
Dramatic readings.
I think this whole stream is going to be a dramatic reading, honestly, because it's basically what this game is.
Nice.
Then Colum appeared. Colum, it is you. Well, haven't you changed? Good to see you again, Colum. Call me Cassio. Nodded, smiled. You should meet my boyfriend, Jack. The weather approved. The brightest day since October. Hey, Space Geek. Monday, 6th. Fergal mentioned working at the post office again. No thanks. Too many phases. Cassio's mother and brother both work at the post office on Achill. I don't know how to pronounce that. Post offices in Ireland are community hubs, not least because they connect locals to distant family. In addition to letters, they also hand out social welfare payments and government pensions, and often act as banks in rural communities. Many of them are part of a newsagents or even a pub. Yeah, so I guess the whole premise of this game is that we're kind of going through a journal and like erasing memories while learning about Irish culture at the same time, which is kind of interesting actually. This game's educational. That bear in the corner though, do you think that bear is important? Post your theories as you like, Emoto. Viewer theory number 2, the journal character is ace, referring to asexual, is what Emoto means. Viewer theory number 3, the journal character writes down things to remember about people close to them because they're forgetting things about them. So I guess you could assume that the character has memory loss and that's why these journals are around. Met Colum and Jack at the abandoned village and climbed up Sleevemore. The abandoned village is a local tourist landmark on Achill, a village that was completely abandoned during the Great Famine of 1845 to 49, but some of it was used up to the early 20th century as a summer village for farmers working on the mountain. Achill Island. Achill is the again, I don't know I feel like if Jan was watching this, I get so scolded, but anyway. Achill is the largest island off the coast of Ireland, connected by a bridge to the mainland. Oh, there's the pronunciation. Achill. There we go. Boom. Now I know. Achill is the largest island off the coast of Ireland, connected by a bridge to the mainland. It's part of County Mayo, one of the 5 counties in the province of Connacht. Jack was all teeth and laughter, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed enthusiasm. I don't think anyone from Achill is that relaxed. Hey, it's Jack. A band? You're kidding. No, really? No, really. With a young gun. Shans. A real talent, Shanzer is. We're called the Banshee. Jack's on drums, of course. Call him the bassist, setting the groove. Shan sings and writes. I wonder what he's like. Alright, mountain climbing. A short hike. Tuesday. Got hungry. Went up to Dogurt to the tea shop. They make the only decent sandwich in Valkill. Dogurt. This is another village on the north coast of Valkill. It's always been one of the tourist hubs on the island. Pronunciation: Doug, like the past tense of dig. Art rhymes with hurt, so Duggart. The Big House. This is a common nickname for the houses that belonged to the Anglo-Irish aristocracy in the years before independence. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. Hearing 5 years of stories. Colum had much more than me. Come hang out with us if you want some space, Cassio. We're out in the Big House out towards Keem. The three of us are living there together. It's amazing. Yeah, it's grand. Grand. Grand is a typical Irish expression. As an answer to a question, it means fine. As an adjective, e.g. a grand old day, grand stretch in the evening, it means lovely or nice. I mean, people would say that outside of Ireland too, but... Important footnotes. At least after we cleared out all the broken bottles, come watch us practice. Emily's Away too feels. Yeah, I agree. This seems like kind of Emily's Away type of vibes.
Oh gosh, I have like PTSD from that.
I brought it up. I mentioned way back before I even started streaming how much like Emily's Away 2 traumatized me. I was like, guys, I played back in like 2018. I was like, guys, I played this game called Emily's Away 2 and it gives me trust issues.
Yeah, honestly, every time I talk to people, I think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, maybe the month will be grand. Ooh, scene transition. Oh, it's raining. I guess, does Ireland have a rainy climate? I would assume so.
Yes, it does.
Similar to England.
Yeah.
Old room, old habits, old home. It was nice to be fed and to sleep in my own bed. Oh shit, I accidentally missed some dialogue there, my bad. I got up to think and to figure out how to talk to her. Oh gosh, that's like some Emily's Away or Left 4 Dead stuff, right? Or Left 4 Dead. Left on Red.
Left 4 Dead. Damn, we really be killing people.
A plan. Oh, this is actually pretty cool to look at. 12 a.m. December 8th. Things fall apart. Oh, that's not me doing that. Oh, we get like dialogue boxes now. Hey Grace, do you want to do some reading of like dialogue?
Sure. All right, should I read this?
Sure, go for it.
My wee pet, what are you doing awake at this hour?
Hey ma'am, just wanted to make a cup of tea. Actually, Grace, maybe you should read the protagonist. I think this is our main character here.
Okay.
So let's trade roles.
Hey ma'am, just want to make a cup of tea.
Oh, the pot's on. Lovely. What do you have there?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you might be drawing. You used to do such lovely drawings when you were small. Some nice peaceful music. Our little artist.
Maybe I should have gone to art school instead.
You had so much potential. You could have done anything you put your mind to. Oh, why the past tense? That kind of scares me. Did you know Luke got a very good job in Castlebar working for the bank?
Well done, Luke.
He said they're always looking for people. Said it's very technical, lots of numbers.
Ma'am. Mum, not this again. Is that her mom or ma'am?
That's her mother. I assume ma'am is
Okay.
probably just Irish slang for mother.
Mum, not this again. I can't do an Irish accent.
Ah, ma'am, not this again. Don't tell anyone, but his ma'am said he's making near 35 grand a year. That's not nothing, dear. This is, dude, I know this game always gets brought up with every single game I play on this channel, but is anybody else reminded of Night in the Woods right now? The
Yes.
banter between May and her mother.
Yes. Ma'am, I'm going back to college in January for a PhD.
Alright, well, main character here is much more accomplished than May Borowski, I guess. What does that get you? What will you do then? Will you make any money with that? You can't keep scraping by, pet. Keep scraping by, pet. And you know we can't help out much.
I'm going to do what I really want to do.
Stars and things?
Yes, the building blocks of everything.
Emoto posted viewer through number 5, guilt trip for being out of work. I guess... Well, yeah, I guess it can be assumed that the main character is unemployed right now, but also, like, you know... Academics, as accomplished as they might be, like in a lot of fields, are like miserably underpaid, and I think that's kind of the situation her character has probably been in for a lot of her adulthood, is my guess. Like, scientists in the private sector would make a lot more than probably like a lot of scientists working in academia. Well, okay, and how are you going to look after yourself? Not to mention, of course, a family of your own. Well, there's that pressure for children.
Oh, gosh.
Pet, I just don't understand this whole alternative thing. There was a great show about teenage phases on Liveline the other day. Footnote. Liveline is an Irish call-in radio show about current events and social issues. It focuses on political and social topics. I will say, like, some people will probably get annoyed by this kind of thing, like having to constantly check back, but I think the idea of the footnotes and, like, putting Irish culture into this game is actually really interesting.
It's not a phase. I'm 23.
Nobody likes you when you're 23. Look, you're going to have to face facts. Settle down with a nice woman and get your life in order. Once you have children of your own, you'll understand.
I don't want the same life as you and Dad.
He wouldn't even entertain this for a second. We always wanted the best for you and Fergal.
Let me live the life I want to.
How could this be the life you want, with that hair and those clothes?
It's none of your business.
Yeah, this music is, picking up in kind of a spooky way. Oh god, you're really lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. Uh-oh. Our countryside protagonist became a city kid, and Mom doesn't approve.
Oh no.
Left the Inaka. You're not the person I've known.
What gives you the right to say who I really am?
Oh, look at all these, like, sketches coming up from the background. Don't you dare take that tone with me. I'm your mother.
Well, you should act like it then.
What does that mean?
Aren't mothers supposed to love their children? Well...
You have no right to say that. I've struggled every day to raise you. And if not for me, you'd be out perishing in the cold. Ungrateful Wayne.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus!
Jesus! Jesus Christ. I can't take another minute of you.
Come back. Come back down this instant. Madam Hooch. Come back here this instant. And don't take the Lord's name in vain. Alright, well that was tense. Tense stream hours.
Kind of relate to this, which is,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Back to the peaceful rain. The creepy music has stopped. Shut up at Column's door, soaked to the bone. In my head I could hear Mam saying I looked like a drowned rat. Column opened the door. He looked at me once and took me inside. The music and art direction in this game is really nice too. I like the kind of like sketchbook feel of it. And the ambient music. Just rain, rain, rain. Look at that. It's picking up. Oh, scene transition. Scene transition. Oh, we're back in space, dude. We're back in space. I think you missed this earlier, Grace, but this game started out in space.
I love space.
Hello? Anyone? Come on, answer me. Damn it, the anomaly. This black hole. It's going to devour me. Devour all of us. One last message before communication cuts out. I'm going in. If I can't save Earth, at least I will find answers. Dr. Cassiopeia, over and out. Doctor, I can hear... Weak. Hello? An event. Give up hope. Oh, scene transition. Back to the sketchbook. What are we looking at? This looks like a... Oh, it's the underside of a drum kit. It's like the kick pedal and the stand for a drum or a hi-hat. And a stool. Some guitars and amps. I guess I'll read this character. Oh, hi? I can't tell if this is male or female. Didn't mean to wake you up, sorry. Nice to meet you. Bye. She woke up and changed her mind. It took me a moment to realize where I was. My head was throbbing. I guess I can, even though this is technically the main character's voice, I guess I'll just read like the narrative, things like this, and then Grace, you can read actual dialogue.
Ooh.
Because that's kind of how we started this. I looked around. It was the big house, Column's new place, their squat. My breath relaxed. 10:45 a.m., December 8th, coming and going. The Banshee. Jack jumped through the sitting room door. Wakey, wakey. Even his grin was loud and happy. Food's coming. Lots of rashers. Rasher is the common word for Irish bacon. It's leaner and meatier than American bacon because it comes from the loin of the pig. Hear that, Grace? They have the meats.
I love the meats.
They have the meats in Ireland.
We have the meats.
Colum was the next apparition at the door. His voice was much softer, encouraging me to get up while the food was hot. My eyelids still wanted to close. I didn't know how to say thanks. But I rolled onto the cold wooden floor and pulled myself up slowly. The kitchen smells so good. The kitchen smelled so good, past tense. Oh, I get to, like, drag here. Okay. Welcome to our fabulous abode, Cassio. Sit thyself and prepare for a breakfast extravaganza. It was the guy with the guitar, Shans. I didn't know if I had been dreaming. I complimented his playing without thinking. Oh, it's nothing, really. Had I said something stupid? I couldn't tell if he was shy or cocky. I think I outdid myself as always. I was salivating at the sight of the fry-up. Fry-up, an Irish breakfast including sausages, rashers, black and white pudding, toast, sometimes eggs, sometimes mushrooms, sometimes fried tomatoes. Completely different and also not very different at all to an English or Scottish breakfast. They all seem so comfortable in their own skin, so open with each other. We were still waiting at the table when the Angelus played over the radio. The Angelus is a traditional Catholic prayer time where church bells are rung for a minute at 6 a.m., midday, and 6 p.m. In Ireland, the bells are played on national radio and television stations. It was noon. Oh my god, I must have needed a big sleep. Man would have had a fit if I was still in bed at home. Have a fit, get angry. I guess they assumed that non-Irish people wouldn't understand that phrase. I wonder if I could go back? No. Or was there anywhere I could stay in Dublin? I don't know. Colum interrupted my thoughts. He calmed me down. You're not going anywhere, kiddo. He told me I'd have a home with them when I needed it. He's been through this himself before. A home, even if that home is leaking and damp. It turned out the only suitable room for me left was their practice room. I felt guilty, but cared for. Oh, is this the place? Just like home. Oh, well, they said it was a squat, so it makes sense that it's so, like, run down. Oh, whoops, I accidentally just clicked out of the game.
Classic.
As I do. Watching the toy show with Colin was like being kids again. Toy Show. The Late Late Toy Show is an episode of the late night chat show, The Late Late Show, that airs just before Christmas. Different children come on the show to play with and talk about popular toys and to perform. Big kids looking out for each other and eating too many sweets. Kiss me, honey bun. Ah, he's attacking me. Oi, get a room. We're going. Come on, Mogra. Mogra, Irish from my love. One dialect to pronounce it as Magra. I got an achievement for that too. An achievement for Irish flirting. How do you pronounce that? Slán. Slán, losers. Slán, a quick way of saying goodbye in Irish. A shortened version of Slán Pale or Safe Journey Home. One dialect will pronounce it as Slán. Awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence.
Oh. I'm supposed to... Is this me?
No, this is just the journal. Nobody's speaking yet.
I was like, what? What's going on? Why is that?
Now it's your turn.
Oh, just in time.
Yeah.
Hello, it's your girl, official _ Grace back.
You called it.
So, how did you three meet anyway?
I don't know how to like distinguish his characters' voices. I'll give the dude with piercings Greg's voice. Because this is Ireland, so obviously people are going to sound like they're from Boston. We all went on the trip to Tip this year from Castlebar. Trip to Tip, a nickname for the music festival Fail, which took place in County Tipperary between 1990 and 1997. It was some craic. I had my guitar on the bus. Craic, literally the Irish word for fun, can be used to mean fun in Hiberno English, but can also be used in questions like what's the craic to mean what's up or how are you. In the middle of a jam, Jack told me we was starting a band.
I can believe it. I hope Jack knows I have a musical ability of a broken wheel.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you in the house anyway.
How'd you even end up here? I knew this place as the scary ghost house when I was a kid.
Colin suggested it. We were talking about putting together an EP and we needed somewhere to practice.
That's so cool.
We've got an actual gig coming up soon. That'll be deadly. I wish we were a bit more focused on the music though. Sometimes I think Colin and Jack just like having a place they can be together.
Oh, I was a little surprised at breakfast. That you were so comfortable around him.
I gave the voice of Greg to the guy who's not a member of the gay couple in this game, I guess. Too late.
Classic.
It doesn't bother me. Colin and Jack are good people. The outsiders, and I'm an outsider too. And it's illegal now anyway, haha.
About time.
But
that sounded southern. About time.
But it is kind of intense living on top of each other sometimes. So I'm really happy you're here. Now I can talk with someone when they're busy snogging.
Oh gosh. Hooray!
It's interesting they didn't bother giving the footnote for the word snogging. When like have a fit and stuff like that needs to be defined. I only know I learned the word snogging from Harry Potter actually, because they say it so much in like the Half-Blood Prince during all the drama that happens in that book.
Snogging. You know, I think I did the leaving with your sister Asha.
The leaving certificate is the university entrance exam in Ireland. It always happens over the first 2 or 3 weeks of June and is commonly seen as the harbinger of good summer weather.
Your family owns Niles Chipper, right?
Chippers are Ireland's fast food. The most important item are chips, steak-cut fries, supplemented with things like battered sausages, fish, burgers, and onion rings. Even small towns would have one or two. My dad runs it, yeah. We all get roped in to help.
I remember when Asha moved into my class. I'd never heard a Manchester accent in real life.
Well, she's back then now, with my mom's sister. She's studying medicine and everything, just like Mom.
Cool. She was nice to me.
The contradictions and conflict that happened when he had to say the word mum in Greg's
Mum.
accent.
Mum.
Mum. Viewer number 6, journal character is trans. Yeah, I think that's pretty clear with what's happened so far.
I haven't talked to people from my class in ages. I left. How do you say that?
I think it's
Ashel?
Aukil.
Akil?
Aukil.
So, I left Akil so quickly after school.
Everybody leaves Aukil. Everybody leaves Possum Springs. I didn't think it would be so different when school ended. The Irish school system is a bit different to the US or UK. There are 2 levels of school, primary and secondary. Primary is from 5 to 12 and secondary from 13 to 18. Most schools are still connected to Catholic institutions, especially in areas like Aukil. Tell me about Dublin. There must be all kinds of things happening. Gigs, parties, party gigs.
Probably. I don't do much in Dublin or talk to anyone, but there's libraries. Mostly, I read about physics and work and do computer stuff.
My parents would love you.
Well, I might be looking for new ones. Would they like another child?
Heh. Night Casio. Let me look up how to pronounce that for you. Ihawa.
Ihawa?
The Irish for good night. One dialect will pronounce it as Ihawa.
Ihawa. That's so interesting.
I got an achievement. Every stair in this house squeaks so loud. Is the name of the achievement.
Okay.
And we're back to erasing. Oh, we erased the lights. Just like in Japanese, we kesu the lights. There's your language lesson for the day. The Japanese word for to turn off lights and for erasing something is it's the same word, kesu. Scene transition? Scene transition. Sorry, I'm looking at Discord and reading the part where you apologize for saying the word "fap" on live stream.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
December 9th. Band practice, all dates, blah blah blah, corner and listened. Jack, you're coming in too soon, he huffed until Colum kissed his cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle their equipment and the lights. Blah blah, not every. The house is freezing. The MERS I've learned a lot about. Alright, let's erase. Oh, we're getting to the next session shortly, are we? Band practice. All day I sat in the corner and listened. Mishmash, an expression that means a disorganized mix of things. That is not limited to the Irish dialect, but yeah. I'm just kind of imagining like the people who made this game just sitting in the office panicking. They're like, do people outside of Ireland know how to say this? Do they know this phrase? Jack shook his head sadly. Not everything is perfect. It's a compliment. The house is freezing, the immersion doesn't work, and I've learned a lot about different types of mold, but who cares? Jack, Colum, and Chance are also nice. I'll figure my life out tomorrow, or the day after, and wash my one set of clothes. I told them they sounded like Bon Jovi, but it didn't go down well. I don't think I should sing any Bon Jovi on stream, just in case that gets DMCA'd. 10th. Spotted Mrs. McGinty in the field, halfway up the hill to the lough, her sheep running ahead of her. She whistled sharp. A rare blue sky. I wanted to get out in the fresh air, and Chance joined me for company. I don't think she recognized me, but gave us a short, swift nod before she turned back up the hill, sheep in tow. Don't worry, we get one every week. We talked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. There was an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. The guards, the name for the Irish police force. '11th. Wake up and Colum was lighting a fire. I could feel the warmth return to my bones. I chopped peat briquettes into thin slivers before the rain came. Briquettes, a common form of fuel in Ireland, made by compressing the peat from the bogs that cover a large part of the Irish Midlands. We had to ration our fuel, but I just wanted the blaze going all day. Blazer Gamer 112. Wait, we can raid him after my stream is over. Chance put on a tape as we hung up some Christmas lights. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. There's a strange sensation in my body somewhere. Has a weight dropped from my shoulders, or have I lost something important? I don't know. Sunday, 12th. Chance went home today and I missed him. Colum brought the rest of us to his Auntie Maggie's. Colum stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has a nice cottage overlooking Duggart Beach. Duggart, we've already been through that word. Half swallowed by fuchsia bushes and giant rhubarb. Giant rhubarb, this is the common name of an invasive plant that grows all over Achill. It's not actually rhubarb at all, but it looks similar and it does get really big. She called us all wee lambs, made us cup after cup of tea, and insisted we stayed for dinner. Chops and peas and coffee cake. Coffee cake. In Ireland, coffee cake is a coffee-flavored sponge with coffee buttercream. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyway. We left before it got too dark, and she gave us a huge shopping bag of food to take back. There were 4 selection boxes in there, too. Selection boxes, these are a common Christmas present for children. It's a big box with around 6 chocolate bars in it. Things to remember about Colum. Sorry. He likes junk food, goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if they're salt and vinegar. Hates working in the Corrigan's newsagent cities all summer. Colum O'Malley, age 24, loves bass, walking bass lines, Jack, Aunt Maggie, Achill. 1. He'll take care of anyone and anything. That's how I met him, because he was feeding a stray cat near the school. 2. My favorite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head when he's nervous. 3. For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humor. His laugh is surprisingly loud given how quiet he is. 4. Colum doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's always all or nothing. 5. Colum is good to tell secrets to, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions himself. December 13th. Starting to forget my routine before I move to the big house. I wake up at 12 and I'm out of bed at 1-ish whenever the band starts. I wonder who lived here before. Some landlord dead generations ago. Some landlord. The nobility who owned the big houses would also have owned a lot of the land around them, which is rented out to Irish peasants. For example, Captain Boycott once lived on Achill Island before famously being boycotted on land he owned elsewhere in Mayo. At 3 there was a knock, and then a bang on the door. I saw him coming through the curtains, so I disappeared. Fergal on his little post bike with a letter from Mam. Jack was the one who opened the door, the one who handed me the envelope. I haven't left my room since. I talked a lot with Shans. He had a solution for everything. I have no things, so we're going to go get my things. Tonight, the two of us will rob my house. I can already tell that this is not going to go well. Oh, this is an eviction notice. Sister Bernadetta, Sisters of Mercy, Castle Street, Westport, Mayo. Mayo is one of the 32 Irish counties. It's in the province of Connacht, the west coast, above Galway and below Sligo. The name is from the Irish Mayo, pronunciation Mayo, much like the condiment. To the occupants, your tenancy of the dwelling at Crowgon House. Crowgon is a mountain on the west coast of Achill that descends into the sea. The fictional big house situated on its slope is named after it, pronunciation Crowhan. Your tenancy of the dwelling at Crowhan House, Keel West, Duag, Achill, Co, Mayo is illegal, and an application for a court order of forcible removal has been submitted. If you do not leave before the 14th, 12, 1993, on Garda Síochána would be called in. That's not... doesn't appear in the footnotes yet. The name for... it's just another word for the guards. You have the whole of the 24 hours of the termination date to vacate and give up possession of the above dwelling. Any issue as to the validity of this notice or the right of the landlord to serve it must be referred to the Residential Tenancies Board. This notice is served on 4/12/1993. Signed, Sister Bernadetta, landlord. My dear son, I don't know how to explain that I'm not who she thinks or wants. I've been waiting for you to come home all week. What's happened all of a sudden? I don't know where to start. Will she ever call me Cassio? You're like a different person. Whatever it is, I'm sure things will be... I didn't realize they would erase everything. I'll be right. And I forgive you. Erase. Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that, and maybe you're afraid you've ruined things between us, but it isn't true. I'm still your ma'am. I'll always be here. I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about. When you get back, we'll go through it all together, decide what to keep and what to throw away. Missing you, your mom. She's trying, but she has all these ideas of how I should be. She didn't even consider something that I couldn't read. Heist plan. Walk quietly to Duog via the bog road. Dua is a smaller village on the southwest end of the island. Cassio's family lives here. Pronunciation Dua. Bog Road, an example of what's often called a green road or a boring in Ireland, an old unpaved track with grass growing in the middle. Oh, so that's like a median divider, I guess. Unpaved track with grass growing in the middle. I guess no, that's not really. That's not like on a main road. Never mind. 2. Open my bedroom windows using the janky hinge. 3. Pack up my stuff. Don't wake Fergal. Don't wake Ma'am. 4. Figure out life with clean clothes. Scene transition. Alright, are we back in space? I think we're back in space. Oh, never mind, it's just nighttime. The clouds broke as we crossed onto the bog road. When I heard the stream, I knew we were close. (10:20 p.m. December 13th, the Bog Road heist. Oh hey, it's December 13th here, right now. What do you know? Before I met these guys, I couldn't have imagined this excitement in a million years. Shans asked me if I'd missed this place. It sounded so final. I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. We climbed up the stairs my dad spent 2 summers on. I remember fights about whether Ma'am should make apple sponge or apple crumble for dessert. I remembered sick days at home, watching Bosco on the TV under blankets. Bosco was a very famous TV show for children that ran during the 70s and 80s. The host was a non-gendered puppet in a box who is still very fondly remembered in Irish pop culture. I thought about our old dog, Molly. And the way she snuck in under my arms looking for rubs. And how light she felt on my lap when she died. There's that janky window. Hey, don't get your mud on my jacket. I'm in. This room never really felt like mine. Or maybe this room is so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was. All I wanted was to sit in the back of the class and read books. Maybe this room lacks identity because it always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunts coming home, cousins from St. Paul. My chest hurt as I looked at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl into it, bury myself in the cool sheets and their familiar scent. All my clothes were things other people thought I should like. I didn't care enough to have an opinion. How can such a small empty room have so much stuff in it? I should have brought a bigger bag. Whatever I can fit will be all I have after 2 decades. Footsteps in the hall. You. Grace, are you here?
Yeah.
Alright,
Dot, dot, dot.
dialogue. Oh, thanks for reading that. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I thought you were a burglar.
Jesus. Mm-hmm.
I can see you, you know. Do you never think of ma'am, you complete gobsheen? Gobsheen, an Irish insult, another one of many ways of calling someone stupid.
Hi, Fargo.
Oh, I didn't realize this was the brother. I thought this was the mom. Just like with like bedhead or something. What if she had heard you? She's probably awake now worrying about the robbers.
Who's going to rob us in Ackhill?
That doesn't stop her from fretting, you know. Cassio, you okay? Who's that?
None of your business.
I know you're living in the big house.
What of it?
A lot of rumors about what goes on there. They're all like you, right?
No one is like me.
You are the biggest freak around, that's for sure.
I'm leaving.
Hold on right there, we're not done.
Hans, take my bag.
You're going to regret this. Sooner or later, your choices are going to catch up with you.
I'm jumping. Catch me.
Keep your bloody voice down. Scene transition.
Keep your bloody voice down.
Keep your bloody voice down. Do you know what time it is? Alright, I need to get water and maybe a snack too, so I will be right back. Grace, feel free to plug your channel in the meantime, even though like everybody watching right now probably came from your channel.
Nah. All right. Hello, everybody. It's official_Grace, also known as the newborn. We're chilling out with some Digits BBs, stories. Seems pretty cool so far. Very interesting stories. I hope you guys are enjoying all the good stuffs and whatnots. Yeah. Everyone, if you haven't followed Digits BB, you should follow him, but don't tell him I told you to do that. Because he's really pogs and he's awesome. But don't tell him I told you. He likes to support the Digits. Give Digits those digits. Give Digits those digits. So we appreciate the Digits. Also, anybody relating to the story or, you know, just enjoying it? Are you comfy? Do you have snacks? I hope you're all enjoying it. I like that we're learning words too. I'm kind of just talking to myself here, but yeah. Gosh. Should I sing a karaoke song? Everyone, if you're watching, follow Digits BB, cause he's awesome. Pretty poggers. Give those digits too. him. It's almost Christmas. And it's Hanukkah. And all the good stuff this year will hopefully come next year because they didn't come this year. Was that a Christmas tune? I'm not really sure. But yeah, hit, hit us up with those digits on DigitsBB. Twitch.tv/DigitsBB. I like the staticky thing of this game. Stop! Who goes there? Why, it's DigitsBB, of course, and official_Grace. Coming to you live to share all of these interesting stories with you. So get comfy, sit back and relax, my friends. And if you're enjoying, don't forget to drop your digits into the followers for DigitsBB. Because he's pretty pogs. But don't tell him I told you. It's our little secret. It's our little secret, friends. DigitsBB song round 2. Hello everyone. If you're just joining DigitsBB on twitch.tv/DigitsBB, I hope you all enjoy this comfy stream. We're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. Who's speaking to you right now? Why, it's official_Grace. But I'll let you in on a little secret. If you follow DigitsBB, don't tell him I told you, because, yeah, it's our secret, okay? Don't tell people. He's currently getting, I think, snacks and drinks. So I hope you'll sit down and get comfy and enjoy the stream when he comes back. But don't tell him I told you to follow, because it's our secret. Wait.
I just heard that. So I know your secret's Grace. You can't keep it a secret from me.
Jesus. Yeah, friends. Okay. It was our secret. He didn't hear anything.
DigitsBB's back. I just heard Grace spill out her secrets to everybody on stream. Well, really, it wasn't a secret to anybody except for me, but now I know. Alright, let's continue playing the game. Stop.
No one knows.
You're already so close to the event horizon. Please. Can you hear me, Doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Call me Control. Don't you have a first name? Something less formal. Control will do. Okay, Mr. Control. It's good to hear your voice. I thought I'd never talk to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural. With its trajectory, it will intersect with the Earth in only 24 days. If we get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe. We might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. We don't have time to send a probe. I'll do it. What? It'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic, Control. Like you said, there's still hope.
This is reckless. Doctor? Doctor, respond.
Please. Call me Cassiopeia. Alright, so things are not looking great in space right now. Oh, they gave us the footnotes already, even though we can't read anything yet.
She just needs a little bit of space.
Footnotes. Kiel. This is one of Akko's largest villages and has Akko's largest beach. Shan's family lives here. And run a chip shop. Mind. To mind X means to be careful of X or take care of X depending on context. It can also mean listen to, e.g. mind your parents. We also say that in American English. Haha, where am I supposed to be going right now? Oh, I'm scrolling to a different scene. Our run collapsed into an out-of-breath walk. I realized all I wanted in the world is a bag of steaming hot chips and vinegar. Oh, there's the footnotes. I asked Shans about Da's chipper and Keel. He was fidgeting with the zip of his jacket. He asked me if that's what I really wanted. If that's what I really wanted, his family would be there. I was too hungry to mind. If you want to escape family, you go to Dublin. You don't get stars like this in the big smoke. And we have our eraser back. 11:40 p.m. December 13th. Cassiopeia, blah blah blah. Is Fergal why you can't go home? Grace.
Oh, sorry. He's grand. I'm used to it mostly. We haven't really got on since I went to college.
Well, he seems like a complete tool.
It's my mum. I just can't talk to her, and I can't handle how she looks at me now. We keep having the same arguments and talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option left is to leave the country forever.
Can't you be stuck with Fergal?
Oh God, that's a terrible fate.
You don't sound angry with her, though.
I am and I amn't. She's done a lot for me. I love her.
I was so confused when I saw that phrase. Am and I amn't. We gotta start saying that now. Be like, hey guys, are you following digits, baby? And some fool lurking on Twitch will be like, I amn't.
I amn't. I am and I amn't. She raised us by herself. Dad would be away in Scotland for most of the year working.
I'm sure she loves you too.
Maybe. We never really used that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing.
My parents are so open with affection, it's gross. They've no shame at all.
That's sweet.
Mom's been through a lot for my dad.
He's from Achill, right?
Yeah, he left for work and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hospital.
If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there.
If only. Mom even had to send a letter to the priest that all the kids were being raised Catholic. She's still adamant that me, Tara, and Neil join Dad for Mass every Sunday morning. So the neighbors don't forget we're just like the rest of you. Oh, eraser? Oh no, just a scrolling scene transition. What's the Oh, who's this? Probably Shan's mother is my guess. Grace, do you want to voice this character?
Well, hello.
Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a bit of peace, Tara. Oh, it's his sister.
I just want to meet your new friend.
Nobody in this family can mind their own business.
What? You mean you don't want me to tell Mum and Dad you're here?
Ugh. I'll see yous on Sunday. Isn't that good enough? Yes, in Ireland, yous and yous are common pluralizations of you, similar to y'all and southern dialects of American English.
These people should be Southern.
So we should make a visual novel game that takes place in the South and have to provide a glossary of terms for southern dialect.
I'm Cassio. I'm living with the band right now.
I hit space. There we go.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they're still going. Neil bet me a fiver the band would break up before Christmas. They're all really talented. Talented and annoying sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Cassio. Cool name.
That's my wee sister. She's a terror.
I like her. She said my name is cool.
Vera theory. In order to get Cassia to like you, tell her name is cool. It is.
It's nice to hear people use it.
Really? I hate my name.
Shans?
Haha, no, that's a football nickname. I'm gonna need my glossary here. It doesn't even give a pronunciation guide. Nilan Shantagam. I don't have a chance. The pronunciation of Shans is the same as Shans. Chance, Shans is how to pronounce his name. Like chance, but with with a sh at the start. So Nilan Shantagam.
Shans.
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 My name is Ishan. It's Indian.
Will I stick to Shans then?
I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. It feels like a character, but isn't that what a nickname is?
You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is.
I was named after my grandfather. I can't imagine what my parents would say. The trouble I get into if I even suggested it.
I picked Cassio for a game in college, and then it just grew on me.
Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it?
Obviously. I thought you knew.
I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. That's cool.
Are they holding hands?
Oh, that's what this is, isn't it?
This is a bit saucy.
All those hands up on the table, inching closer.
Things are getting spicy for the pepper.
Where am I supposed to be going here? I'm here looking at these hands, but oh, there we go. Something's happening. This is nice. Thanks for talking to me. The lads from town would think I'm a weirdo talking about names.
Weirdos.
That's true.
I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I thought I could fix myself, and then I realized I didn't need to be fixed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Shans is going for the hands. That's what happened there. Shans was the one who made the move. Shans wants the hands.
Handsy getting handsy. Hey, punk. Mum says to come upstairs and stay the night.
Alright, time to go, Cassio.
To go, Cassio.
Grace, this is you.
Oh, sorry. That will drive you back to... What is that? Doha?
I think it's Dua.
Dua in the morning.
We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon.
Mom says you'll die of the cold out there.
I love you too. Bye. I see in your Discord, Grace. You called me fap?
I didn't mean it.
Here, let me, sorry, I gotta add some reactions to this comment real quick. There we go. I added what you doing in the Grace cast.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, here we go. Scene transition.
Piggyback rides?
I think it's piggyback. They're carrying her backpack together. We got an achievement for that. I'm assuming all of the achievements we get in this game are probably story achievements because this game looks pretty linear. 14th. The story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. I've never appreciated doing the washing enough. In the evening, we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selection boxes. It was a treat. I went with the gang to the post office to get the dole. Dole, a word for unemployment benefits in Ireland. Artist salary, starving artist maybe. The queue is shocking, but everyone is friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. I won't get stuck on Akil, spending my evenings and my dole in the pubs. I kept a distance just in case Fergal or Mam were working. Colm got another written warning from the guards about the house. Shan suggested that we could live in the seal caves up by Dogert Hill, famous 5 style. Famous 5 style. Colm was talking about the Enid Blyton series, the Famous 5, which often involved the characters camping or living in different places, especially caves. There was also a letter from me, but I didn't open it. They bought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. Cans of beer typically associated with young people. Is that a thing in Ireland that only young people drink beer from cans? 16th, we went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den, number 10, cup of tea. Number 3, lovely eggs, lovely legs, 11. We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women I only ever saw in mass, but we spotted Aunt Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We won a shampoo gift set, thank God. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. He comes from a big family. There's 7, 8 children. Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing, rain, reading. 2. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. 3. He talks about leaving Echo like it's a question of when, not if. Columns always wanted to stay. Loves sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others, adventure. My favorite thing about him, Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. 4. He likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but he never gets around to it. And he gets sulky if you push it. December 17th, we woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. Burst pipe, Column said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Column's head was stuck under the sink all morning, and he did what his father taught him. Pronunciation is Ma'ambuhil. Literally good boy, but used in context, it means something more like well done, you're the man. An Irish person might also say good man yourself or good on you. The pronunciation is Ma'ambuhil. Shaz and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Thought about writing a letter to Mam again. Shans pulled a paperback from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov. One I'd read before, but I was happy to read again. I know there's a footnote for that, but Isaac Asimov is a popular science fiction author.
Nice.
He wrote the Foundation trilogy, I, Robot, and some other popular books.
I, Robot.
Yeah, he wrote the book that it's based off of. But he's from like, when did he write? I want to say like like many decades ago, like the 50s or 60s or something, is I think his era. All right, Saturday. Opened my letter this morning. Oh, it's also it probably appeals to the main character because Asimov was actually like, aside from being a science fiction author, he was an actual like PhD in physics. So he like knows his stuff with science. So I guess that would appeal to the main character if she's into like astrophysics.
Nice.
Saturday. Opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Bollocks, a general rude word in Ireland. Bollocks. Shance took me for a walk down to Kiel, and then to Achill Sound. It was lovely. I loved the sea, even with the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. The wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt nice just being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We bonded over being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday morning for years, though I couldn't do even the most basic drills. "19th. A part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. We saw it from outside first in the gray morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colum used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary." Sean stayed with us, and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. Found myself missing my mud group. Mud group, multi-user dungeons. They're an early form of online text-based role-playing. Roleplay.
Nice.
Before Discord. Or before any of the other things that Grace would have used to roleplay in high school.
I only used IMVU.
Right. Keep in mind this is 1993. This takes place. So this
Oh,
is like
true.
very early internet, I guess. This is like text-based role-playing because they're probably like it was probably hard to even make a website with like much images back then.
Just like AOL or something.
Yeah. Told Shans about the computers and role-playing. I knew people in colleges all over the world. No one else from Akil, though. Is there even a computer on the whole island? There's no signal in Possum Springs. 20th. Tonight after practice, we all went down to Keem to make a massive bonfire on the beach. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rain, so it was definitely magic that the fire started. Column had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang songs in the drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat and the crake was cheering. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. Oh, there was no footnotes yet. Gotta erase things first. This is probably the mother's handwriting, right? Or actually... Oh, no, it's his man right. This is probably the brother, then. Hello. You got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Ma'am wouldn't open it. Said she couldn't. You know how she is. But I did. You didn't get that scholarship. Who are you trying to cod? To cod. To trick or deceive someone. Most often used in response, are you codding me? I see you living with those wasters, dossing all day. Dossing to be idle and doing nothing. They're dragging their families through the mud, too. Whole island is talking about you. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awful smart, too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the alt pair to send you to college. And for what? Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now you have to come back down to earth. What the hell do I do? Is he lying? Fargle. Set list. High cost of living. 2. No name. 3. Queen of Echo Tender Death. Something about Keel Beach. 4. 80s ramp walk. Play louder. They've got 4 songs to work with so far. Castle Bar, 10 p.m., Tuesday, December 21st, 1993. The High Cost of Living. Oh, so we're watching the gig? Nice. I could hear them playing. I wasn't too late. The floor was shaking. Column's bass. The dark community hall was a mess of bodies. Black tees with metal bands, denim jackets, and badges. So they're a punk band, basically, if they're wearing, like, denim jackets with patches on them. I pushed and shoved to see them up close. The lads looked incredible. Jack was at the back, going wild on the drums. Column's bass was perfect and smooth, keeping the others in time. Shanz's guitar and voice had the crowd on tenterhooks. The Banshee finished and everyone loved them. A world away from practice in the big house. So many cheers. After Colin, Jack, and Shans left the stage, the room seemed to get even more packed. Darkness filled the hall. The music started again. When the lights came back, I instantly fell in love with the first woman holding a guitar that I saw. I felt the rumble. I felt the distortion. I felt like a dork. She owned the stage in her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared, and then I kept jumping. The Nosferatu, the heaviest band in Mayo. I was getting crushed between people. I wondered if I was going to die. I didn't care. I just wanted to be there. This is such a first punk gig story. Alright, end scene. End scene.
And see what?
Jack, he danced like a superstar. He started flailing at me and I joined in. Being friends with this legend made me feel like a superstar too. I danced for so long I felt my arms and legs were falling off. In the anonymity of the crowd, I was free. Alright, actually end scene. Do I get an achievement for that, though? It would not appear so. Oh, that's because... Wait, is this the same place? The lights came up. My eyes adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized their sweaty friends, exhausted and happy. I was wrecked. I headed backstage to find the gang. Even the ground looked sweaty underneath the litter of lost beer cans. Oh, what am I looking at right now? Looks like two people puking on each other.
Ew.
Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu are coming. They're gonna drive us all the way back to Ackhill. Oh, cool. And I clicked out of the game.
Oh no.
We're good. It's just all this frantic clicking from erasing so much. And scene transition. Grace, look at you begging for Twitch subs in the group chat.
Only primes subs.
Everybody, Grace is begging.
I'm not begging. I just want to open the emote slot so we can get Holy Mug. We only need 2.
Beggar.
No.
A lot of silent erasing. Looks like I saw some stairs just now, so we're probably back in her. In her. Oh no, we're not back in her home, are we? Here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. What are you doing in the attic?
I wanted some space, so my room's kind of full. There are some people I haven't seen since Scoiled. Damn it. I'm not very good at talking to people.
Pronounce Skull Down It.
Oh,
Skull Down It, the name for Cassio's secondary school.
Skull down it.
Damn
Skull,
it.
damn it.
Skoil, damn it. 1 a.m., December 22nd, finding space in the attic. I didn't think. Well, I kicked them out.
It's fine. I don't think they recognize me.
Oh.
I just want to chill and look at the sky.
Through the giant hole in the roof.
Watch it start raining.
Yeah. Whoops. Grace, that's still you.
Sorry? If my mum caught me smoking, she'd kill me.
Mine's a bloody doctor. She sees patients with lung cancer every other week in the hospital.
Maybe this isn't as bad as a cigarette? Or I can't read. Maybe
Ooh.
this isn't as bad as cigarettes?
She's being a Blazer gamer right now.
Oh shoot.
Still smoke.
Well, we're going to die sometime.
Yeah. When I was 10, my grandmother in India died. I'd never met her, and then suddenly I never could. Mom told me she was cremated. It's strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature.
Life keeps going. Atoms develop into proteins, into cells, into us.
That stuff hit you hard, huh? Stoned
You
as
trippin'.
fuck.
You tripping. Shut up.
The fake deep laugh. We all know when you really laugh, it's like, get out! Oh, look at that joint.
Oh gosh. The universe is 13 billion years old. And it just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Every second is totally different from the last.
Yeah, saying we have to make the most of the time we have.
You're assuming time is even real.
Oh, that's more Buddhist than science, dude.
We're getting deep, philosophical.
Oh, that was my laugh on behalf of Shans.
Okay.
That was a real laugh. I was like, hey, he's laughing too. Hey, can I ask you something personal?
Totally.
Totally stoned as fuck.
Totally.
Are you... You know, like Colum and Jack?
I don't know, maybe. Does it even matter?
And does that mean you like girls or boys?
Both? Neither. I like sleeping.
Heh, yeah. I like being here with you. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
percents.
Is Shan's after the hands again?
Oh, Shan's getting handsy. It's nice. Thank God for heaters.
We were living in limbo and then you showed up.
Ackle is limbo. It's weird to see classmates who never left.
We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together.
I'd like to live on a barrage one day, or someday.
We could live on the canals. Oh, look how trippy this imagery is getting. They're becoming waves. And you could teach me about space.
And you'd teach me the guitar?
I could reinvent myself like David Bowie. For real, and not pretend anymore.
You're pretending?
Oh, we're becoming space.
We are the stars.
Yeah. I just think the guy other people see and the real me are very different.
And who's the real you?
I don't even know. Not Shan's, not Ishan, someone.
Look, I'm telling ya. Give yourself a new name.
Hey, can I hang up posters in our badge?
Yeah, of course. You can hang up whatever you want.
Will we have plants?
If you take care of them. I'm a plant killer.
Speaking of plants, look at what's going on here. They've had a bit too much plants.
Dun dun
They've had enough
dun.
plants for one evening. Haha. I think I got a good nickname.
Plants. Oh.
The Bodge Bod.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Is this little moon over here scene transition? No, it's not.
Hey, do you ever think about the ozone layer?
Stoned as fuck. Oh, wow. What a transition.
Day 10 since first contact. There has been no response from Doctor. I have confirmed the trigger event for the anomaly. 14 days left until the event, when it will reach Earth.
I got the data. Please receive.
You're still there.
Of course. I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again, which amounts to 10 days in real time.
It has been a week.
Or 7 days. Control, I detect wormholes nearby in all directions. Space-time is being ripped to shreds. I think I can use them. Whoa, what is happening here? Can I race? No, just autoplays, okay. First jump was a success.
You're back.
My readings say I'm somewhere beyond Neptune.
You traveled 50,000 kilometers in a few days.
In a second.
That's an unbelievable distortion of space-time.
And this is just the beginning. As the black hole expands, the time dilation will only get worse.
I've been analyzing the data you sent yesterday and...
Keep it up, gotta go. can see Ganymede.
Hello? I have good news, Doctor. The source of the positron entanglement is Earth.
Good thing I was already headed that way.
I found something in the data you sent that might tell us more about the trigger. It seems to be an image of some kind.
An image? Is it of use?
I don't understand it yet, but I'll find out more.
Right, gotta go again. Bye.
By the way, my name.
Nah, she's out. Hey, Emoda, if you're still listening right now, say something in chat. I'm just curious. If you're still present. Oh, you are? Okay. Just making sure. I was just wondering. 12,000 kilometers from Mars. Just haven't been any viewer throughs in a while, but we're just taking everything in.
Cassiopeia, I made a breakthrough. I found more evidence of the original positron annihilation that caused the anomaly. That trigger event. It hasn't happened yet. Its effects are rippling back in time.
Then we can stop it. Do you know what we have to do?
Not yet. I'm still decoding this image. I'm more sure than ever that it's the key. And I've narrowed the event's future location to Ireland. It's not far. I'll send you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then we'll have less than a day left.
Then I'll see you soon, Control.
About that, my name.
Jumping.
My name is McHugh, but you can call me Mac for short. See you soon, Cassiopeia.
Got it. Don't be late, Mac. And put the kettle on. So I was just looking at Discord. I woke up comfy. Light came in through the roof. There was something heavy on my legs. I was still wearing last... Whoa, what? I was still wearing last night's clothes, even the shoes. Oh god, is everyone still downstairs? 6 a.m., December 22nd, the back of Beyond. Was this someone's arm? Oh. I think, yeah, Shan's got handsy.
Shanzy? Shans, hey, you're on top of me.
Well, hey.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Get off me, you idiot.
Idiot, a common Irish insult, basically an idiot.
My brothers and I used to say that.
Idiot?
Yeah. This is probably the closest I've been to anyone except my mum. Hey, are you still asleep?
I was dreaming about us.
Oh, I dreamt about aliens.
Stoned as fuck. So, I know we probably shouldn't leave until after Christmas. But I've been thinking.
What?
So, we'll need to find a flat first, right?
Shans, what are you talking about?
Moving to Dublin together, obviously.
We were kind kind of out of it last night.
But we are going to Dublin, right?
You're serious? We're not going anywhere. You're like 18, 19?
19. I'm mature.
I can't take care of you, Shans. I can barely look after myself.
I want to look after you.
Slow down a second.
Cassio, it's hard for me to say this, but I have to. Whoa.
Shh.
I think I like you.
You, Cassio, what you want?
Whoa, he is getting close.
What? What? Jesus.
Jesus!
Jesus.
Don't you want to kiss me?
I don't want to kiss anyone right now.
I really like you, Cassio.
I got that. Oh god.
Wow. Oh, that is so blunt. More blunt than what they were smoking last night? Oh, okay.
Oh. Get out.
Get out!
Oh gosh.
I told you things I've never told anyone else.
I didn't ask you to.
You made me realize things about myself. I see myself in you.
I have no idea who you think I am. My life's falling apart right now. You don't want to be me.
All the more reason to leave. We'll move off this island and everything will be great.
I don't even know if I have anything in Dublin to go back to. PhD is gone. And your parents will be worried sick.
Who are you to talk to me about worrying parents?
Oh no. I can't handle this.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Please, Cassio. Stop, please. Cassio. Cassio? Cassio? Cassio, come back. Oof. High tension. Oh, it's storming down the stairs. Oh, wait, which way am I supposed to be carrying the thing right now? Oh, this way. I was going the wrong way. No scary music this time. Yeah, that's true. I'm supposed to, like, zoom in on this, aren't I? Or something? What is the scene here? Oh, there we go. Found it. Alright, so Cassio ran away. Oh, I've been missing some of the chat comments that you were saying earlier, Moto. Sorry. I'll have to rewatch. Oh, you were dozing off. Discord can be weird about giving me a notification, so I'm a different channel. At least on my iPad. Oh, what? I erased the music. That was weird. For scene transition. Oh, who's this? I'm not sure who this is. Hello there, Cassio. Here, I'll hello there, Cassio. I'll do the Angus voice.
Hi Maggie.
Oh, it's Shanz's aunt.
Isn't the frost beautiful?
You gave his you gave his aunt a deep voice. Cold enough. Cold though.
And the wind is fierce too.
Yeah.
It's a happy surprise to see you so early. Especially after your big night out in Castle Bar, all that music and crake.
I didn't sleep very well.
Well, there's nothing like looking at the sea to calm a restless mind. It was terrible leaving every September when I taught in Castle Bar. What's wrong, pet? Is it your ma'am? I don't mean to pry, only Colum said pry percent.
Sand. It's a lot of things.
Whatever it is, it's smaller than you think. These things always are. You'll go home for Christmas and it'll be forgotten like that. Colum and his dad are like cats and dogs, but he doesn't see them every year. But doesn't he see them every year?
I don't think so.
What was that?
Colin doesn't go home. He was with Jack last year. They had a frozen pizza. This year, we'll have a chicken though.
You're joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner in that rotten house? The state of it, it must be freezing.
And damp too.
You just can't live like that. That's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know.
I was about to say, it pretty much is already.
It's of it.
He could come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas.
I think they're more comfortable being themselves.
What do you mean?
You know, around you, they can't just be open with each other.
Oh, but, I mean, you keep things like that private. That's just how it's done. We all have our own crosses.
We have a nice chicken anyways, and Jock is making jelly.
It was bringing it out in the open that caused all his troubles.
That's an awful thing to say. Asking him to hide who he is? If he even could. Sorry. I should go.
No, you're right.
He does care about you. And he definitely appreciates you taking him in after Mr. O'Malley kicked him out.
That's right. I was saying earlier this is Shan's aunt, but she's Colum's aunt, not Shan's.
I hope he knows I care about him too. People used to say I was a bit queer. They'd say all kinds of things.
People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Call them Jack.
I could never hold on to anyone. I kept thinking there must be one good man out there, but there was never one for me. My father told me my only hope was to become a nun and get an education.
Were you? You don't look like a nun.
Almost. I hid from everyone, but I couldn't hide from God. Myself and Colin are more alike than I want to admit. I'll have to get a bigger goose.
Oh.
What does that mean? I need a glossary for that one.
Need a bigger goose.
Tell Colum you're all coming to me for Christmas. And you're moving out of that place. I have a spare room and lovely comfy couch. I think goose is in food, is what Emoto says.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
No ahs or buts, it will be the best Christmas going. And sure we'll figure the rest of it all out on Stephen's Day. St. Stephen's Day is a national holiday on the 26th of December. You might also hear it called Boxing Day, but this is more associated with English people. It's often seen as the truly relaxing day since it doesn't involve cooking, opening presents, or any of the other high-energy activities of Christmas.
Stevens?
Steve! Let's get some Steve in the chat. I met Colin when I got back. Shantz had left, took all of his stuff too. I didn't want to talk. There was someone on my couch, so I lay on the floor. And I got an achievement. Things to remember about Shans. Ishan Shans Lavelle. Dislikes Akil talking about himself, smelly fish, black pudding. 1. He gets on best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden sometimes when the weather's good. Age 18, 19. Did his leaving last summer. Likes music, reading, music, science fiction, Manchester, music, his mom's cooking, music. Bought his guitar with some cash from working in the chip shop. Three, he's never been to India. He doesn't even really know his relatives there. He wants to go sometime, though. 4, his favorite writer is Arthur Clarke. That would be the author of 2001: A Space Odyssey. So, science fiction author. I'm going to make him read at Swim Two Birds and he'll love it. 5, he is terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, he taps his fingers on any nearby surface, hammering out little tunes. December 22nd. Things change so quickly before you're ready at all. Colin was upset and Jack was furious. He said the Banshee are finished because of me. Shantz told him he's done. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. The big house is done. Maggie is coming back tomorrow to get her stuff. 23rd. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. You'll catch a death staying there any longer. It was kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all our stuff into a car, but then there wasn't enough space for us to sit. So myself, Colum, and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across Akil. We played dusty board games by the fire, and we all warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl, and she was very nice. I suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. Maggie's cottage only has 2 bedrooms, so I'm on the couch again. It's a small one, but she has cozy woolen blankets. I like it.
Maggie O'Malley, age 63. I felt bad asking, but she just laughed. Likes tea, Viennese twirls, trad music, painting, the Legion of Mary. My favorite thing about her? The way she prepares tea. She uses loose leaf and she's really careful with it. One, there's a lot of art in her house. Apparently she's popular with the artists who live around here. 2, she learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left her the cottage when she died. 3, she taught English and geography. Dislikes cold weather, drunk people, licorice, Mary Two names from down in the village. 4, before I knew her as Colum's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. 5, she has a lovely soft singing voice. Not just at Mass, she gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going on in the pub. 24th. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare for tomorrow's dinner. I was hoping to get to talk to him about what happened with Shans, but I just couldn't. In the evening we went to the pub for a Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I saw Shans, but he wasn't there. Fergal was, though. I wasn't expecting it, but through the crowd our eyes met. It felt like a punch in the gut. I drank my diluted blackcurrant quickly and didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope into my hand. I wasn't going to give this to you. Another letter. Let's see, is this... I think this is different handwriting, so I'm assuming this is the mother, right? Dear child. Yeah, that would be the mother. The post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergal and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I recognize so many of the names, young people you were in school with too, all gone. Some of them in Dublin, some in the States or Canada or Australia. I'm glad you didn't go that far away, but you're not home either. It made me think. I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. This seems so sudden. There were no signs. You never told me you're unhappy. I'm sorry if all of this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I just cared so much for you, pet. It's okay if you like men or dress funny or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad, not on Christmas, but I'm worried about you, that's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up. And if you could keep it quiet, sure, what you do in your own time is your own business. No one else should mind. I'll see you soon and we'll talk at last. I've been making mince pies. I have as much dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me. There are so many, Fergal won't finish them by himself. Mom. Christmas dinner, mashed roast potatoes, goose, ham, roast carrots and parsnips, Brussels sprouts, onion gravy. Whoops, I just opened OBS and dragged the stream around while trying to erase. That would look really funny to anybody watching on Twitch. Like, if you watch this back on Twitch later, you'll literally see a moment where I accidentally grab the display of the game and shake it around the screen while trying to erase. There is so much snow. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't stop thinking about Mom's letter. So I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. The gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. Jack woke me up early, eager for presents. Colum came in behind him with a cup of tea. 8:20 a.m., December 25th, extraterrestrial. We were all ushered into Maggie's living room with our cups in hand. I didn't have any presents for anyone. But everyone was so nice. Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colum joked about it being the one he gave her last year. I was delighted to have it passed on. I wonder if Fergal or Mam had anything for me. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. And I clicked out of the game. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So kind it was obvious she was really disappointed. I'd never missed Mass on Christmas before. This didn't feel like Christmas. All I could think about was the letter and Mam. I decided to go home. It was easier to just go than keep chewing on it. Cassio, you don't have to. If you want to go, do. Just don't feel like you've no choice. Family isn't only the one you're born into. And you feel like more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget that. Oh, dialogue.
Oh gosh, wait. The turkey is delicious, ma'am.
Thanks.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Would you oh, sorry.
Would you pass some more gravy? It's so good. How was Mass?
Oh, lovely. So I gather you didn't make it?
It was hard to get there in the weather.
And was it the weather that made you avoid us for the last few weeks? The priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family.
Oh, were there many kids?
Oh, hi, We Are One Games. We got a viewer on Twitch. Yes, the main
Hello.
character of this game is a trans woman, yes. We're probably coming up toward the end of the game at this point, I want to say, just based on how long we've been playing.
It's a pretty interesting story, though.
Yeah. The story itself and the
Welcome.
way it's presented. This is the mother.
Yeah.
Of course, they came out and told us everything they learned about the Nativity. And why we must look after the needy.
Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colin for the last few days. She was very kind.
She's a strange one, all right, taking in other people's children. Oh, look at that gap.
Can I have some more sprouts? Thanks.
I think there was like no comma or space there. Can I have some more sprouts? Thanks. This is still you.
Sorry, my Discord is being messy. Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Oof.
Is there anything on TV for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, they're showing that movie you were in.
What are you talking about?
E.T., of course. Though they made you a lot less ugly for the TV.
Savagery.
You did love E.T. when we went with your dad. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you rewind back, if this is 1993, then E.T.
Yeah.
was like 82, so she would have been like 11 when that movie came out. For months afterwards, he used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. You never put up any of my art, ma'am.
You never drew anything, Fergal. Shut your gob.
Shouting, that's not very ladylike.
Jesus, Fergal. What is your problem?
Jesus. What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. Then you show up out of the blue and dress like that. Come on now, Fergal. Remember the story of the prodigal son.
Is that all you're going to say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed.
I hope you came home to apologize.
I'll give you an apology if I can get some too.
Stop, let's just enjoy the dinner. I was peeling spuds all week and I'm just glad we're here together. Spuds, another word for potatoes. Like Comrade Spud.
Like Spudnik.
Come on, game. There we go.
Now you see why it's been hard to talk.
It's even harder to listen to this crap.
Mom!
I just don't understand, pet.
Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me?
What me are you talking about? The one I've known for 23 years or the one I've known for 2 weeks? I forgot she was 23. I was thinking she was like 20 or something, so... I guess the ET thing would have been like... She was like 14 at the time, anyway.
It's the same me. And I want you to know me better.
Or wait, it's... Sorry, just because she's 23 years old and it's 1993 right now. There we go.
I want us to be in each other's lives.
Oh, I have the eraser. Are you threatening to leave again?
Oh, this is so sad, but it's so beautiful. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
We are one game.
That describes a lot of this game, yeah.
Very true. I need some air.
You can't run away forever. Pet, come back! We're back in the situation we started in. Running out into the snow. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. Oh, back in the squat. Oh wait, nobody's even here anymore. Everybody left. And it was cold and damp air. But it was quiet air. Scene transition. Okay, where am I? And what am I meant to be doing here? Oh? Oh, that would be Ireland. Happy Christmas. Back in the big house, there was a strange burning smell when I turned on the light in the kitchen this morning. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly, piece by piece, room by room. Thanks for the follow, We Are One Games. Grace just told me that you follow my channel. I can't see that,
So
but
much.
I have my emote manager.
Yes, I got you.
Checking the deets for me.
Thanks so much for the deets and follows. I'm glad you're enjoying.
The electricity isn't safe, and I don't want to light the fire. I don't want anyone to know I'm here. Oh.
Not the hydrates.
Yeah, I will be right back because I just spilled like half a bottle of water on my floor.
No, not the hydrates.
Alright, BRB.
Take your time. Alright, friends. We're in for a short break here. You're listening to official_Grace. Today we are joining Digits BB as we play through this wonderful game. It's a blind playthrough. It's a very moving story. I hope you're all enjoying as you're watching. It's very beautiful, and the interactions with the mouse are pretty cool. Like you can erase the scenes and move forward, and all of that good stuff. Very interested to see how this plays out, my friends. Also, while Digits BB is gone, if you haven't followed Digits BB, go ahead and shoot him a follow, but don't tell him I told you. It's our little secret. So he can't hear me right now. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty chill. But no one can know that I told you. But also, I'm pretty sure you guys will know he's cool just by watching. So you don't need me to tell you that Digits BB is awesome. Sing the Digits BB song. Yeah, he's cool. Thank you, We Are One Games. He's pretty cool, isn't he? But don't tell him I told you that. Is he
Too
back?
late, because I just heard
No!
you say that.
Everyone, keep the secret. Keep
I
the
appreciate
secret.
it, though. Guys, guess what? Grace thinks I'm cool.
Keep the secret.
Alright, I'm back. That was kind of silly. The one time I happened to like reach my hand over and knock over my water bottle was the one time I didn't have the lid on it.
because I actually got a new water bottle recently that's like a traveler tumbler, kind of like a thermos, and so it like
Oh, yeah.
doesn't leak at all or anything. But I had the lid taken off, and it was like right next to me. But I got
Doesn't leak until you spill it.
true. All right. Well, that problem is solved. Let's go back to reading this game.
Yay.
Sean's walked past the house today, 27th. Headed for Keene Beach. He didn't see me. Our conversations are wriggling through my skin. Ooh, that's a interesting word choice there. At about 4:30, there was a knock. I blew out the candles and buried myself under a blanket. Are you in there? News around the town as you all got out. Heard the guards were coming in Scarpard. But then, oh my gosh, Irish names, man. But then, Oif told me you hadn't been seen at old Miss O'Malley's house. Did they turn you away? I guess no one really wants a weirdo like you around. Mam is worried sick about you. I can't believe she still cares. You'd think she'd have given up on you by now. I have. I just got an achievement for, I guess, getting past that game. For making memories disappear. I don't know if that's for an achievement for plot progress or from like erasing a certain amount of like screen in the game. But yeah, this is rough. This is, I don't know, the thing about, I guess I'll say real quick, the thing about like naming streams like this Wholesome Stream Hours, the issue with that is that like, it's great to do Wholesome Stream Hours when it's a game I know, like To the Moon or A Short Hike, that I know is like really sweet and like cheerful, kind of. I mean, To the Moon can be sad as well, but like, I can very easily give a game the designation of Wholesome Stream Hours if I know it's going to be like a kind of a cheery game like that, but this game is very like moving, and it's had some like funny and like heartwarming moments too, but the tone of the game is still like pretty overwhelmingly sad at this point, but yeah, I mean, this is a blind playthrough, and I'm kind of glad that I chose this game to be like a blind playthrough so we can all like experience what's happening here together, but it's kind of, there's a choice I have to make when I play games like this, like deciding whether I want to like screen them in advance so I know like what's happening before I stream it, or just like go into it completely blind with everyone and we all react to it together. Anyway, let's continue. Hello? Hello? It's so good to hear your... You've reached the voicemail. Damn it. The queue. Please leave a message with your name and... Damn it. Where are you? If you'd like to talk about my accountancy services, ring... What? Is this a joke? You're an accountant? Hello. Pick up, pick up. Tell me how to fix this. I don't know where to go. Your name and number and I'll get back to you. Except you haven't, Mac. I trusted you. Hello. You've known for weeks when I would arrive. And now I can count the time we have left in hours. You've reached the voicemail of... I have nowhere and no one left. There's no one on Earth who even knows who I am. No NASA to whisk me away. No, not even an accountant from Mayo. Just some sheep in a field while a black hole devours the Earth. At least I can witness the end of everything under a nice clear sky.
Hello. Oh. "28th. I wake up coughing this morning. Hope I'm not coming in with a dose of something. I saw Sean through the window this morning again. I had to do something. So I walked out into the wind and down onto the beach.
Sean's.
Cassio?
Hey, so, how are things?
Oh, fine, you know, the same old. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Colum and Jack and Doggett now. Jesus. You look awful.
Jesus. It's complicated.
Of course it is.
I was with them, then I was back home, and now I'm not.
Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated and weird. Oh, he is not happy.
I'm sorry, Sean's. I was surprised. But we can fix everything. We can go get Colum and Jack and put the band back together. We can just be friends again.
The band was a dream. It was never going to happen.
But you were so good.
We did nothing all summer and then played a single gig in the community hall.
Where's this coming from? What happened to you?
It's just reality.
What about Dublin? What about Manchester? Or India?
Don't be stupid. Herring off without money will only have me crying home on the phone anyway. Herring off, it means to act without thinking, specifically if the person is going somewhere to do it, or just running off at the speed of a hare.
God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you.
When I went home, I found out about how people talked about the Lord of Us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I liked you, but that's not me.
Wow, do you hear yourself?
You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider on Arkil. I don't belong anywhere. I can't...
That's why we have to look out for each other.
I just want to be normal, Cassio. And I'll never be normal with you. Is this scene transition? The black hole? Yeah. Cassiopeia! Thanks for waiting. I made some tea for you. I thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space. You're an accountant? Ah, yeah, I'm also a bit of an astronomy geek. Oh, God. I picked up your signals. Did you not tell someone important? Ah, well, I wanted to, but no one listened. And I had to do something. Thanks. Thanks, Mac. It's nice to meet you, for real. You're shorter than I pictured. What do we do now, then? The source of radiation is on the far side of Akil Island. There's a bus coming soon. We're waiting on a bus to save the world? It's usually on time, and we can set up the front. Waiting on a bus to save the world. "29th. It's so cold. I should light a fire. But even if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I'd have to break a chair or something. No wonder Seattle is such a mess. The buses are never on time." Pretty accurate. In Bellingham, the buses were generally like within like a minute or two of the time listed, but it could be a bit late too. It's not like Japan, where in Japan #trains always on time. Anyway. Getting by without blankets and hot tea. At least the kettle works. Maggie, Colum, and Jack came, but I don't want to bother anyone. My chest feels tight and my body hurts. I can't stop coughing, and every time my head spins.
Sounds like...
Yeah, reminder to everyone, this game takes place in 1993, and I believe there are no pandemics going on in the world at the time. Might not be true, but...
She got pneumonia.
Nothing on the level of COVID or Spanish flu, at least.
I've got bronchitis.
Cassio? Oh, we've never heard Colum speak before, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what voice to give him. I'll give him B. Cassio. Come out, pet. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Shannon's told us. Cassio, we know you're in there. I'm sorry things didn't work out with your mom, pet. Cassio, it's like I told you. We're family. Please come on out. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's really here? There's not even a fire going. We should call the guards. Something really bad could have happened. This is a really sad image right here. They're looking in through the window, but they can't see her just sitting in the corner. Oh, this is Jack. This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. The two of you waste so much time on her. She doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Come on. How did you know where to go? This is the image I retrieved from the black hole data. It had an address on the back. She could have a lung infection or something. She could. I mean, she's been living in like really dirty spaces for like these... Oh, this game started at the beginning of December, so I guess it might... This is all taking place over the period of a couple weeks, but she, you know,
has not lived in a very hygienic environment for the last several weeks and is like very rarely showered, so she could be like experiencing some sort of illness related to that poor hygiene. I hope you're right. It's getting dark out there. By me, Chongi Road, oh, couldn't read that. "30th, the guards came back and Fergal with them. I almost called out, but I knew better. I'm scared. I'm starving. I feel so sick I'm gonna die." Oh, whoops. I just read all this. I guess if I voice the brother, Grace, do you want to be a cop?
Ooh, what should I give him?
I don't know. Give me your best cop voice.
Fergal, this place is a wreck. I don't think there's anyone here.
I know I'm not gonna get on the bad side of Officer Grace. I know there is. I heard movement and I saw lights last night.
Be wasting time on this. The big search is starting soon. For all we know, we'll find the body on the coastline.
Searching this place will only take 5 minutes.
I don't want to break the door down and find an empty house. The nuns would have my neck. Tell you what, I'll come back tomorrow after dark with PJ, and we'll see what we see. If there is someone in there, I'll get them out.
Get them out.
Get them out.
Get them out?
I'm scared. I'm starving. I feel so sick I'm gonna die. Are you sure this is the right place? It's the only thing we've got? Okay, pass the image to me and I'll put it through the letterbox. She has it, but the black hole is still here. It's still growing. Who is she? Can she stop the trigger event? I don't know if she can, but it's in her hands now. God help us. Hey, Mac. If Earth survives this, do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? That's sweet. Wholesome stream hours.
We found the wholesome.
We found the wholesome. Through the black hole, we found the wholesome.
We found the wholesome.
December 31st, the anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's so cold. I'll burn the book. Oh, look at this. The cursor has become, I think it's a sheet of paper now instead of an eraser, so I had to put it in the fire. That fire's probably going to tear the house down, isn't it?
This music kind of sounds like Castlevania.
Castlevania, but more techno, yeah.
True. Castlevania plus Cyberpunk 2077.
The hype game everyone's talking about, all the cool kids.
All the cool kids playing.
But we're here playing If Found.
We found the black wholesome.
hey, it's Earth. And there's Ireland.
Is Ireland a black hole?
Oof, bit of a seizure warning here. Oh, there's some viewer theories that I've missed. Viewer theory number 7, if found means that the Casio is lost and she wants to find somewhere to belong. Viewer theory number 8, the black hole is depression and giving up. That's a fair connection to make, yeah. It's pretty clear that everything happening with the space part of this game is symbolic. It's an allegory.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been assuming up to this point that the astronaut was, like, Casio the whole time, but it seems that they're not necessarily the same person.
Like they could have been the original Casio. Like,
Well, I was thinking it was like a future Casio, maybe.
oh.
Is how I saw it, but that doesn't seem to be what's happening. All right, there's the black hole. What is going on here? Oh man, the eraser is like out of my control at this point. All these cursor movements that you're seeing aren't me. I'm just clicking and holding still. This is happening automatically. I'm not doing that. Casio's erasing themselves, yeah. Again, at this point the erasing is beyond my control. I'm not doing anything. Time doesn't exist in a black hole. Every moment crushed together, past and present and future, in one endless scream. No way to change anything. No way to move. Our little artist. No way to escape. Oh god, you're really lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. The two of you waste so much time on her. You are the biggest freak around, that's for sure. I just want to be normal, Cassio, and I'll never be normal with you.
Are you controlling it again?
I am now. It's like making me erase like everything. There we go. Usually you can leave little bits of like traces of unerased space, but there was like making me do quite a lot before I could move to the next scene. Oh, now we have a pencil.
Trippy. Yeah, it is pretty trippy.
Yeah, everything's okay. Everything's okay, everything's okay, everything's okay, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Oh, I clicked out of the game, my bad. Everything's okay. We still have a pencil now. We're creating something new. Whatever that could mean. Everything's okay. You poor thing, you're burning up. It's okay, everything will be okay. Oh, I think, Cassiopeia found Cassio. And we're creating a new journal now. What do I have to do here?
Yeah.
You're cutting out, Grace?
And this can be very. This is a very good way. Oh, I was just saying. I was reading the comments from your Twitch from the Art Gamer, the One Gamer. Yeah, it is very. It can be very relatable for sure, and
Yeah.
I think it's cool the way it presents it.
Your mammy's here now, love. I've got you, dear. I've got you, Cassio. She goes in for the hug. Oh, is this... I think this is her actual mother now. And this is Maggie? It's kind of hard to tell. And Shan's. Column. Yeah, Column, Maggie. Cassio with her mother, Shan's. Jack. This is like the warmest color scheme we've seen of any image in the game. Sheep percent.
Sheep.
Got an achievement. Happy New Year. This book belongs to... Whoa. 10 years since the event. Well, that's really weird. I have to like drag it out of the mouse. 10 years since the event. The world has started to stabilize. Communications between towns and cities and even countries are commonplace again. There are no computers yet, but there's a demand for accountants again. Mac makes a reasonable living doing the books for local businesses around the West Coast. He's setting up a desk plant on his new cubicle desk when he hears the familiar roar of a spaceship outside. Cassiopeia. Oh, can I make a choice here? Tidy, run, hide. I don't know if this is a real choice or like a trick choice. Tidy, says Emoto. Okay, let's do it. Choose tidy. He finishes tidying first. He wants to impress her with his neatness. He straightens his tie and heads outside. Long time no see, Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have been tanned purple by some strange cosmic star. It's only been a year, Max says, but I'm sure for you it's been many more. They both laugh. As he looks at her, Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. Thought she'd forget him. He missed her. It's been so long. I mean, these are all like equally wholesome choices, I guess. Let's say he missed her.
Yeah, he missed her.
Sink.
He missed her. Miss you, miss you. He wasn't sure if it was the conversations about space and science he missed, or her personality. I have some great stories for you, Cassiopeia says. I'll tell you about them in the ship. What? Max stares at her. Aren't you coming? She says, surprised. I came back for you like we said. He doesn't know how to answer. I can't, Max says at last. My family need me here. I've got a project to finish. I'd only slow you down. Sometime soon, but not now. We don't really know much about these two characters. Soon? Yeah, I would agree with that. Sometime soon, but not now. Sometime soon, but not now. Cassiopeia stares at him, then nods. Mac? Yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be there. I'll come get you. See you next year. January 5th, 1994. It's only a couple days have passed in real time. I've been awake for a few days. Eating turkey leftovers, drinking cups of tea, and sleeping. I'm finally able to write without my hands shaking. I'm assuming this is Cassio's point of view now. I'm still weak as a kitten. I'm getting better quickly. Today is the first day I feel myself again. I'll go with this one because it's the most energetic answer. Today is the first day I feel myself again. Yep, this is Cassio's crew. Colin comes around a lot. Every day since I was found. Jack comes too, but he doesn't stay. Yesterday Colin brought cake from Maggie, and today he brings me a new journal. He found the remains of the old one in the big house. Start over or lost all. Well, the end of the first journal is just the start of the next one, so I'm excited to start over. It was almost full anyway. I haven't seen Shan's, but Colin says he's asking for me. Wait, visit, or say hi. Okay, so this is a more difficult choice.
Oh shoot.
What do we do about the Shan situation?
Does We Are One Games have any suggestions, maybe?
We Are One Games
Wait.
might have some stream delays, so we can kind of wait for a moment. Emoto says visit.
There's visit too.
Oh, he also says visit. Okay. He, she also says visit.
Thanks, We Are One Games.
I say he can come and visit. We're all still awkward with each other. Jack and Colin too. I think everyone feels... Whoops. Misclick. Everyone feels embarrassed, guilty, hurt, or angry. I think hurt is probably the best and least judgmental term to use about what's happening.
Yeah.
Everyone feels hurt.
Yeah, seems like
I think everyone feels hurt. Jack's cooking apology rashers. Soon I'll be well enough to climb Krogan with them again. December 31st, 2018. That's a big jump. Are we back in Cassiopeia's journal, maybe? Self-confidence, permanence, happiness, remembered, knowledge.
I don't know. Any votes from the chats?
Remembered, since this is a memory-related game, is what Emoto suggests. We are one game
We
suggests
are-
happiness. How do you feel, Grace?
I don't know.
Whichever.
I would go with any of these except for permanence. Because to a Buddhist, there is no permanence. I'll try remembered and see what that says. Sometimes I wonder if I'll be remembered and what for. The noble part of me says it's enough to be well loved and live a good life. The ambitious part of me wants a theorem in my name. Okay, so this is Cassiopeia. Or at least a nebula. Oh, what? Do I get to, what? Choose eyes? Is that what's happening here? Choose the winky face. Oh wait, that's not what's happening. Then what is? Oh, I just moved forward. That's all. I was like, do I get to make an avatar right now?
She's getting back into art. Remember?
If this is Cassio, yeah.
In the beginning, she liked art.
Mm-hmm. I got some mouse tongue face, dude. Tongue face. Hairdos. This is like making a me. I mean, dude, you gotta go with the curly hair right here, right?
It's for days.
Hair color. Jewelry. Piercings or other accessories, glasses. The outfit, the top. And a flag. Oh, look at this. We have the Irish flag, and then there's like the, you know, like gay and trans rights flags down here. Do you get to like really choose anything? I guess not. Clicking doesn't do it, so I guess we had to go backward. Is there something I'm meant to be doing right here? Am I actually meant to choose something?
Do you drag it? No.
Dragging doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, I had to click on it. Click, not drag. Okay. So we're making a character avatar right now. Alright, winky face. Tongue face. Curly hair. Dark brown.
You're making me, dude.
No, I'm just choosing. The curly hair could be me when I had long hair too. I'm not making you. Do you want to make you?
Oh, no, that's okay.
What are these? Oh, it's like hair accessories. Or necklace.
I think hair accessory.
Hair clip. Glasses. Can only choose one of these, yes. Alright, let's go with that double piercing then. The shirt. It's cold. Let's wear a sweater. I don't like that color for that sweater though.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
This looks like a bathrobe, kind of. Striped t-shirt. Turtleneck sweater, I guess. Emoto, yeah, Grace has seen my passport picture before when I had my long hair still.
I have seen it.
Oh, there's other. Oh, sweater color. Let's go with sky blue. And trans rights. Boom. I got an achievement. Oh, I got an achievement called trans rights.
Yay!
for choosing that flag. I wonder if there's different achievements for choosing a different flag or icon at the end. This book belongs to Cassio. Oh, do I get to sign a name?
Oh, sign your digits, BB.
Dude, it's BB. And Grace.
It's not gonna fit. Yay!
And Emoto. And we are one games.
Yay!
There we go.
Beautiful. Wait, I want to screenshot it. Don't move.
Go for it. It's the game's not
Yes.
moving.
I screenshotted it.
Okay.
Screenshotted it. I can't say that.
I got it. That's what you say. And the journal closes. Achievement, starting on a new page. I'm assuming there's probably some achievements that we didn't get in this game, but we got quite a few just from story progress. And that's the game.
Yay! Honestly, that was really it was beautiful and sad and really
Yeah, it goes all over the place, like emotionally.
But I mean, it was brilliant. I
Yeah, and artistically, like the visuals and the music are really well done. The concept of erasing everything. I'm still,
and then restarting.
I'm guessing,
erasing
Emoto's asking me if this is okay to have on Twitch. I'm assuming this is probably an original song.
Yeah, I suppose maybe. We Are One Games says,
Not
"Oh,
copyrighted.
thank you.
Yeah, We Are One Games
Thank you for-
appreciates it.
Thank you for being here.
Oh,
I'm
and
glad you
they
enjoyed it.
also We Are One Games also used some sort of emote that's like a
Oh,
hand
yeah.
heart with a trans rights flag in the middle.
Wait, I didn't know Twitch had that. Let's throw these in the chats. Where is it?
Transgender Pride is the name of the emote. Oh, no, I shouldn't click out because then the game stops.
I'll do it. I'll do it. If I can find it.
But yeah, I mean, this is really interesting. All I really knew of the game going in was that it jumps between two different characters' perspectives and that the main character is trans. But I really didn't know anything about the game beyond that. Well, I knew about the eraser mechanic as well, but yeah, it's interesting. I'm still trying to decipher really what happened, you know? It's kind of like what we experienced with Dear Esther a couple days ago, and I'm not going to talk about the details of that game right now, but it's this kind of thing where I'm trying to wonder if everything that's going on literally happened, or whether everything with the spaceship and the black hole and all that was just allegorical. And I lean more towards the second one.
Yeah, I definitely think it was allegorical.
And especially with the two characters having such similar names.
Yeah, it was the way Cassio and Cassiopeia express what they were going through.
I was kind of thinking if it's if we're interpreting it literally, if the black hole is the situation where it's everything in Cassio's world is totally falling apart and her relationships with everyone have crumbled, and then stopping the black hole was a way of erasing that reality, and that brought all of the relationships back together again. Because that's basically how the game ended, is that she was cold and sick and alone in the squat, and then she was found, and then her family and her friends and everyone is back together again.
Saving the world, she saved her world.
That's a way of looking at it. Yeah, so this is, it's the sort of thing that'll take more thought. Also had to look at the Steam achievements list at the end of this to see if there's any other achievements that I've missed or anything else we can experience with this game. Thanks for playing. The thing about this game is that most of the story is so straightforward that I probably wouldn't play it again anytime soon. You know, if it's just going to be showing the same thing over and over again. I did mention before stream started when I was talking with Emoto that this game actually does support many different languages, which surprises me because it's a very recent game and an obscure one. But I guess here now I'm in the main menu, This game is available in English, French, Spanish, German, Brazilian, Portuguese, Italian. I'm assuming this is Gaelic. Korean, Latin American, Spanish, Russian, Japanese, simplified and traditional, Chinese, and Polish. Like, that's a long list of languages
That's pretty awesome.
for a kind of obscure game that came out only like half a year ago.
I like that.
I'm wondering if these are kind of like fan-made translations of like if the game just like got out to a lot of people. Like, I think what's happened with To the Moon with those games is that I'm trying to think with To the Moon. Obviously, the story is originally written in English, and the director and writer of To the Moon is like Chinese Canadian. So I can't remember if he like also wrote or translated the game into Chinese himself. And then pretty much everything else done with all the languages that are supported with To the Moon is that just like fans translate it themselves and basically just send the script to the team and then they patch it into the game. And that's how they've added more languages to the Moon over the years. And so I'm kind of wondering if something similar happened here. But the game hasn't been out for very long, so I'm surprised that the game supports so many languages in such a short time.
I'm glad it does though, because I feel like this is a good one that people should like
This
go
is
through.
a story that, yeah, like across cultures would be good
Yeah.
for people to see. I think this is the sort of game that people in Japan would benefit from playing for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's also like educational in an interesting way with like all the stuff about Irish culture, like the slang and the
Yeah, that was
cultural
pretty
things,
cool.
like the schooling system and like the influence of like the Catholic Church on daily life. Like,
Yeah.
it's a bridge into Irish culture as well as the things happening with like trans and gay identity.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of different points like that I think anyone in the audience could relate to
Right.
on different
Yeah, the
levels. So
family
that's
life
pretty cool.
stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I related a lot to like the earlier family stuff for sure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So this is there anything else I can see in like the menu here? Yeah, just other settings. Go right here. I guess you can jump from any like chapter in the game if you want to like revisit certain things. I guess the glossary is available. Just yeah, you can just
That
straight up drag through the glossary page like this.
that reminds me, I played a game about a trans girl in Japan. I can't think of the name right now, but it was about her going to a spa for her friend's birthday. Ooh, I wonder what game that is.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. And the itch bundle, like there are a lot of games kind of on a similar vibe to this. I think of like just when I've like gone through like the itch bundle for racial justice and equality, like that big bundle of games that I have. Um, there's like hundreds of games in there, and there are several like either visual novels or like actual video games or like role play things about like that were made by like gay or trans people. How do I just hit escape, right? Yeah, okay. What does the play button do right here? Oh, it just goes back to the last menu I was in. I can scroll through it like this. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, thank you everybody for joining today's stream. This game is called If Found. It's available on Steam and also available, I believe, on the iOS App Store for like mobile devices as well. Yeah, this is really interesting. This is a game I'll be thinking about for a while, and I came across it just randomly on like the Steam store recently. I think it appeared in like a recommended list for like games that were similar to like I want to say Imposter Factory, To the Moon 3. Like it probably appeared recommended through that, or maybe from Left on Red. The two games were connected on Steam's recommendations. So I came across this game somehow, and it turns out that I found out recently when looking up stuff about this game. Oh, you also have the Racial Justice Bundle. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of games in there. I've like barely scratched the surface of games. This game is not included in that bundle, but I have streamed a couple other games from the itch.io Racial Justice Bundle on my channel in the month since that came out. As I was saying, yeah, so this game, it was nominated this year for like in the annual Game Awards. I think it was called something like the Games for Impact category, which is, I guess, just a category of games they nominate for games that have like an interesting narrative related to like social change or social issues. It didn't win that category, but I think Nick told me that the winner of that category was like another game about like a trans protagonist, and Nick was saying it was like the first game published by a major studio to feature a trans protagonist.
Pretty pogs. Pretty pogs.
Yeah. So yeah, thank everybody for watching today's stream. I had some doubts like here and there about whether this game fell into like the wholesome stream hours category because it seems so depressing for like large chunks of it, but in the end it does amount to a wholesome game. It kind of goes like everywhere emotionally. So I think it is deserving of that category name, Wholesome Stream Hours. Speaking of Wholesome Stream Hours, I can take a second to talk about upcoming plans for my channel. One of the biggest upcoming plans is to play the game To the Moon on my channel by the end of this month. For me and Emoto and some other friends of the show who take part in my streams, some of us have played To the Moon before and are very familiar with that game. But for Grace and a few others, they have not seen or played To the Moon. So basically, my plans with To the Moon is to play all of the games in the series thus far, to recap them for people in my friend group who do not know the games, so that we can all watch and experience Imposter Factory, the third game in the series, when it comes out next spring, when my friend Nick, known as BlazerGamer112, will play that game on his channel. So I'll be playing To the Moon fairly soon. Other games coming up. Well, I will be off work for the next couple weeks, so I might play some other just random games here and there. And, let's see. Night in the Woods might be played a little bit more progress in that story, depending on just, like, when people are available. And, of course, by the end of the month, I do have a very particular plan to unveil my super secret stream plans by the end of the month. And one could even say that other people that I will involve other people from my Discord to be part of the super secret stream plans. So you have that to look forward to as well. So that's what's going on with my channel. I'm DigitsBB. You can follow my channel if you like. You can also follow my friend BlazerGamer112. That's my friend Nick, who streams quite a variety of games on his channel, and he's actually streaming right now, so we will be raiding his channel at the end of this after I've finished my spiel. And you can also follow Grace, who's been here tagging along for this stream. That's official_Grace. She's super nice, so she raided my channel to start this stream and got people watching me.
I'm glad they watched. I hope you all enjoyed. It was awesome. Thank you so much, DigitsBB.
Yeah, thank you. Wholesome Stream Hours with Wholesome Grace.
Yeah. And Wholesome Digits and Wholesome Emoto and Wholesome We Are One Games and everyone who watched. Thank you so much.
Wholesome Stream Hours. So everybody stay tuned for the To the Moon Wholesome Stream Hours. Everybody who's in like my private Discord group, I'll let you guys know when that stream happens. And for anybody else, just if you're following my channel, then you'll know when that stream happens. So yeah, thank everybody for watching. I am going to actually stay live for a moment. Actually, what I'm going to do is I think I'll just see. I'll go to my goodbye screen, and I'll close the game. And while I am still live on Twitch right now, I'm going to set up a raid on Nick's channel. So I'd actually
raid message. Digits raid.
It's going to be a Digits raid. So I'm going to open my browser, go into Twitch.
Raid message. Digits raid.
Yeah, get ready for that Digits raid, dude. Get ready for that
Digits raid.
Okay, Stream Manager. I've never raided a channel before, actually. This is my first time doing this.
First Digits raid.
First
That's
Digits
so cool.
raid. So Will rated you. You rated me. I'm rating Nick.
Supports for everyone.
Raid channel. Actually, I'm trying to think. Is this the first time? This might not be the first time I've done this. I think I've actually rated Nick before, maybe.
Oh. Well, we're gonna
rate. I'll fucking do it again.
do it again.
All right.
All right.
Start raid. Let's do it. Boom. Start
Let's go.
raid. Digits raid. I click. Wait, did that go through? I click start raid. There we go. We're raiding.
Rating.
So everybody, if you like, go to Nick's channel, BlazerGamer112, and comment to his channel. Comment Digits raid on his channel.
Start the raid. Start the raid. See you, everyone.
Digits raid. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. I'm Digits BB, and I'll see everybody soon.